Welcome back once again, all of my low-carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy, very delicious keto dessert recipe for you. Today we are going to make keto lava cakes. Very, very tasty. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while we do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Place 4 6-ounce custard cups on a baking sheet or baking pan. Generously grease the entire inside of each custard cup with melted butter or the oil of your choice. I'm just using some cooking spray. You just want to make sure that the entire inside of the cup has been well greased. Make sure you get the bottom and all up the sides. That way your cakes will release very easily once they're done baking. If you don't have any custard cups, you can use 4 cups of your muffin tin. Just again, make sure they're very well greased. Then set your cups aside for a minute. In a large mixing bowl, combine 8 grams or around 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder, 20 grams or around 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 48 grams or around 1/4 cup of the granulated sweetener of your choice. I'm using granulated monk fruit sweetener. You can use whatever granulated sweetener you want. You can also adjust this more or less depending on how sweet you want your cake. Sift these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so they stir in more smooth. Stir the eggs into the dry ingredients until fully combined and all the dry ingredients have been moistened by the eggs. Add 60 milliliters or around 1/4 cup of the room temperature milk of your choice. Again, make sure this is room temperature. Room temperature ingredients makes for a smoother dough, which makes for a lighter cake. Add 1/4 cup of butter that's been melted and cooled. Make sure it is cooled. You do not want hot butter. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Stir until fully combined and divide the batter evenly between your prepared custard cups, or if you're using your muffin tin, divide it evenly amongst the 4 muffin cups if you're using the muffin tin. It'll be roughly around 5 tablespoons of batter in each cup. Then place the cups back onto your baking sheet. Then place them in your preheated oven. Bake at 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes or until the sides of the cakes are firm, but the middle of your cake is still jiggly. It's going to look like your cake is not done, but that is the beauty of lava cake. Lava cake is supposed to be slightly underdone cake. So make sure that you do not overcook it. For me, 12 minutes was perfect. As I always say, everybody's oven is different, so you're looking for the sides of the cakes to be firm and the center to still be soft and slightly jiggly. Once the cakes are done baking, remove them from the oven. Let the cakes sit in the cups for around 2 to 3 minutes just to let the ingredients kind of settle in a bit. When you're ready to eat the cakes, you're going to remove them from the cups. In order to do that, cover the tops of the cup with a small serving plate. Then keep the plate attached to the cup and carefully turn the cup over onto the plate so that the cup is upside down on top of the plate. Then let it sit like that upside down for about 10 seconds. This is going to help loosen the cake a bit. Carefully lift the cup off of the cake. If it seems like the cake isn't releasing from the cup, then just use a butter knife and very carefully go around the edges of the cake and kind of pull the edges a little bit away from the side, and then turn it back over upside down. Give it a little gentle shake if you need to until it releases the cake. Once the cake is released onto the plate, You can serve these immediately. Lava cake is best served slightly warm. If you want to, you can top your cake with a little bit of powdered sweetener or some extra chocolate sauce. I like to do a little bit of both, a little bit of powdered sweetener and a little bit of chocolate sauce. That's up to you if you want any topping on top of your cake. If you do have any leftovers, allow them to cool completely and store them in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days. If you do eat these later rather than right as soon as they come out of the oven, then after you have released the cake from the custard cup or muffin cup, whatever you're using, and put it on a plate, microwave it on high for about 10 to 15 seconds or just until it's warm all the way through, and then you can put whatever toppings you're wanting on it. Now, just a heads up, if you do eat it later rather than right out of the oven, it may not have a very gooey center. It will still taste really good. The center won't be quite as soft because coconut flour absorbs moisture. So the longer coconut flour cools, the more moisture it absorbs. So you will most likely want to put some chocolate sauce in the center of it. So you will most likely want to put some warm chocolate sauce over the top of it. Also, if you do put chocolate sauce on it, whether you're eating it right out of the oven or you're eating it later, make sure you warm the chocolate sauce just a little bit. That way it melts into the cake and really gives you a nice gooey texture. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.